Did this without the light. That wasn't the smartest thing in the world. Um, okay, freaked myself out. Quick thoughts on chapter two. The light really threw me off. Anyway, I'm 20 something seconds in and I haven't said anything. Quick thoughts on the Sontarans episode, or excuse me, chapter two, War of the Sontarans, the second part of the six-part series of Flux. Initial thoughts. I have to say, I definitely liked it better than chapter one. And if I suspend disbelief, I guess that's how you say it. I thought the characters had a lot more to do. Mary Seacole was a nice back, I would say, harkening back to classic Who by having historical characters without pandering or making the whole episode about them. I guess I'm referring to modern episodes, so I'll leave it at that. For those who like them, you like them. It's just I don't like when it's in, about, and surrounding versus just them being part of the story. Um, the Sontarans are a race built for war, literally bred for war, I guess is the proper term, and that's exactly what they were doing. Temporal, uh, temporal war through time, basing it in 2021, whilst first going back to the 1800s, the Crimean War. I thought that there were some bright spots. I thought there were some nice levity. Dan's parents in the frying pan. Um, Yaz looked like she's gained confidence, but the what would the doctor do on her hand? I guess that's to reinforce the confidence, but I would have thought by now she would have been, I don't know, more, what's a good word? Um, Footloose and fancy free is not a word. More proactive, uh, you know, less scared and more prone to react. I think that works. Um, so the defeating them and having the character show up from the first one, no, I'm all over the place. But basically, what I'm trying to say is the idea that the Sontarans are the biggest threat dominated the first half of the episode. But I guess my problem with it was still, and I guess I can pick holes in any story, and I don't mean to do it on purpose. But I was specifically thinking that the flux looks to be destroying the universe, and at the same time, the Sontarans decide, you know what we'll do? We'll take Earth as an outpost while the universe is being destroyed. Now, I do understand if you were to have a country at war with another country or an area at war with another country, for somebody to sneak in the back door or on a second front or whatever the proper way you would say it. But I do not understand why the destruction of the universe seems a good time as any to war one more time. I guess the counter argument is that they are bred for war. This is an opportunity for war. Touche. I'm arguing both sides by myself, but feel free to jump in anytime. The the characters who were introduced in the first episode, many were gotten back to, so it was interesting to find out a little bit more about the person who was at the watch station. Uh, the person meeting Dan, I forget the woman's name, but she wasn't addressed again. The Weeping Angels weren't addressed again. My guess is before watching episode three, that they both might be in episode three, but you know, knowing that it's a six-parter, obviously they'll be getting back to it. But how quickly, I'm not sure. I haven't looked for spoilers or to go ahead. The main protagonists, the multi-episode protagonists, we learned a little bit more about them. They seem to be outside of time. These triangular robots claim that time is evil. They're up to 3 now, with I believe the third one being called Atropos, but that's just a mistranslation. I think that was literally said in the show. The the temporal temple being mentioned and seems interesting and out of phase. All I thought were interesting ideas, but I thought that was the more important than the Sontarans. Again, if I'm the Doctor and I see the Sontarans in there and it's not right, I get it. And they snuck in as the shield is going up. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I can't put my finger on it exactly. Again, better than the first episode, but still question, other than the Sontarans being warmongers, you know, how good they are. I don't know. Went a little longer on this one. Forgot the light, and I apologize. As I have very low viewership, I don't know exactly who I'm apologizing to yet, but trying to keep my promise. It's a 6-parter, and I'll do 6 of these episodes. And I didn't think trying to do a script and high production was the way to go. I thought honest thoughts were the way to go. If you do end up watching this video, I thank you. And everybody, stay tuned for thoughts on episode 3. Take care.